because I am the training sessions. I see him every day training penalties and this, and gave me a lot of confidence. Will be a good experience for him. Next time we'll go in. Yeah, he wanted.
What he said afterwards, do you have any comments on that?
Apologize.
So you apologize?
Yeah, of course.
Right, so it was your decision that you...
Yeah.
Interesting. Training sessions as a way of picking penalty takers, Stevie.
I have no problem with it. It's not an exact science, either taking a penalty or picking your penalty taker. And if Pep sees Mahrez in training or after training, I'm guessing when they're practicing them, smashing ball after ball after ball into the back of the net, and maybe he's seen Jesus missing a couple, and he's decided, you know what, I like this guy, and that's why he wants him to take it. As I said, it's not an exact science. That's the problem.
But I do know it's not an exact science. However, what we have seen from Manchester City is that no detail goes unnoticed. Everything in Manchester City is calculated. There are people working behind the scenes with numbers and so on and so forth. So they would have had access to the same graphic that we all saw on television as Riyad Mahrez is about to step up and it says that he has missed 4 of his last 7. And if that's the case, then I don't care how many times you have seen him do well in training. What we have seen on the game is that the guy is simply not a good penalty taker. And so, look, he can make it, he can miss it, it happens. But you want to give yourself the best opportunity available in order for him or for Manchester City to be successful. And clearly, after we saw what we saw, he was not the guy to take it. Yeah. And so then I have to say, wait a minute, if you know this number's coming in...
You can't categorically say that. Listen,
well, I can categorically say that he has missed 4 of his last 7.
We sit and argue about the 2 best players in the world, Messi and Ronaldo, who's the best, right? There would be no reason over the last 18 months why Ronaldo's let take free kicks every time, but he still is. There's no reason why you should let.
I think that's
there's no reason why you should
situation.
let Messi take penalties. He's missed as many as Mahrez.
Hold on a second. Are you putting Riyad Mahrez in the same conversation about Ronaldo and Messi?
I'm talking about missing penalties. I'm talking about missing.
If it was Lionel Messi and he missed it, I said, well, look, it's Lionel Messi. If it's Ronaldo and he misses it, even with a poor record, I say it's Ronaldo. But Mahrez is not Messi or Ronaldo. And so he doesn't deserve that sort of treatment.
That doesn't make sense.
Sitting here in the studio, I have the luxury of looking out at Gab Marcotti, who is screaming at the top of his lungs. Gab, make it quick. What do you think?
No, just the numbers for context. The only other penalty taker that was out there on the pitch at the time was Gabriel Jesus. He's missed 2 of his last 3. So that's 1 in 3. Worse percentage than Mahrez. And the other guy who took a penalty was David Silva, who took one 6 years ago for City and also missed it. So I take Ali's point, but if you look at numbers, actually Mahrez was, as bad as he was, the only one who had experience and had better numbers than the other guys.
Okay, if you're going to make the argument, Gab, seriously, that 4 out of 7 is a good number, then I'm done talking.
Yeah, but he's just missed 2 out of 3.
Okay,
so,
all right.
You're splitting hairs.
So all right. You're really going to make an argument for a guy who has missed more than 50% of the penalties he has taken? Really? We're going to make that argument?
Yes, if the guy's been standing up in training for the last 3 weeks, day after day after day, smashing penalty after penalty after penalty.
I don't care what they do in training. I don't care what they do in training. I want to see what they do when the people are in the stands, where there's a high-pressure situation. We've seen a lot of all-star players in training. When it counts, when it matters.